What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Double R's Kitchen. Today we're making a sweet potato pie. Now, I love sweet potato pie, and the recipe that I got it from my favorite YouTuber. There's this lady, her name is Miss Donna, and when I tell you she can throw down and that she can bake virtually anything and it's fire, she can do that, and it's always fire. I've been tuning into her channel for some years now. Ever since I stumbled across her channel, there's not been one recipe that I have followed that was not a banger. All her recipes are fire, and this actual recipe is hers. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. I got my sweet potatoes here mashed up. I'm actually going to blend this. So for those of you who would be interested in making this, you need a pound of sweet potatoes. So virtually, or not virtually, but basically that's 2 big sweet potatoes. There might be one big one and a small one. I had 3 sweet potatoes that I put in the oven. So I basically put them in the oven at 420 degrees. I wrapped them in foil, and I made sure to take a fork and stab holes all the way through them, all over them. And so then after that, then I put them in foil, wrapped them up real tight, and I put them on top of a cooking sheet. Now you want to have your parchment paper down on the cooking sheet because they burst open and the liquid gets everywhere. So if you have a parchment paper down, when the liquid comes out, it'll be on the parchment paper and it won't be anywhere else. So that's what I did. I have a half a stick of butter. I got some sugar. I got 2 eggs. I got nutmeg, vanilla, and some salt. And of course, I did the homemade pie dish. I'm getting better at this thing. Like the very first time I did this, it didn't look so great, but I see improvement. So we're getting somewhere. I also have some evaporated milk. I'm using 1/4 cup of evaporated milk. So this is going to be fairly quick. My oven is preheated at 425 degrees. Once all of this is in the pie dish, I'm going to put it in the oven at 425 degrees for 15 minutes. Then after 15 minutes, it goes down to 325 degrees for about an hour. Everyone's oven is different. You might need 45 minutes. Someone else might need 60 minutes. Someone else might need an hour and 10 minutes. Go with your oven and check it accordingly. For me making this before, I need the full hour. So first thing I'm going to do is I am going to plug this in. I'm going to pour in my vanilla. I'm going to pour in my nutmeg, salt, butter, and my eggs, 2 eggs, plural. And I'm gonna go ahead and blend this. There's no method to the madness, just blending it up. I won't make you guys watch me blend this the whole time, but I'm gonna go ahead and blend this and then we'll go from there. All right, y'all. So my blender decided it didn't want to work no more. So I had to improvise. So I had to go out and get the handheld mixer. I've added in I've added in the evaporated milk, and I've gone ahead and mixed this in. So this is pretty much done. I told you this would be quick. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this in the pie dish, and we will oh boy, epic fail. We will transport this into the oven. All right, so this is ready to go into the oven. Again, 425 degrees for 15 minutes, and then 45 minutes at 325 degrees. All right, y'all, my oven is going off. My fan is on because it's extra hot in the kitchen. Let's see how this pie looks. Pie is looking good. Now, this is all about preference. If I wanted, I could put this back in the oven and get it a little bit darker, or I could leave it how it is. It's solid to the touch, so I think this is done, but again, this is all about preference. I don't think I'm going to put it back in the oven. I think I'm going to let this cool off. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to have a bite right now because this has to cool all the way down before I cut it. But this is the finished product. It took me an hour and 15 minutes. That's how long it baked for. So once this cools off, I'll be back and you guys will see my slice, and I'll share with you how it tastes. Good morning, y'all. So this pie had to sit last night for a few hours and I had to go to bed. I was tired. So it's the morning time. It's about 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and I'm gonna have a slice of pie. Now, this ain't my breakfast, but I'm just doing this so I could report back to y'all and let you know how it tastes. But before I do that, let me show you the finished product. Let me show you what it looks like. It looks so good, don't it? Perfect. All right, so let me go ahead and get a bite of this. Just how I like it. Nice sweet potato pie. You know what I like about this pie? The recipe, I should say, it's basic. There's not a whole bunch of seasonings in it. It's literally nutmeg, vanilla, and some sugar, and sweet potato. I highly recommend this recipe to anyone who likes a basic sweet potato pie. This is the recipe for you. It's not all jazzed up, but it still tastes really, really good. So with that, I'm gonna see y'all next time. Thank you for tuning in. Like always, be blessed, take care, and don't forget to say your